I mean, that body damage is nasty. Got body damage on the front fender, body damage on the door, body damage on this side of the bed. Welcome back to SnowRunner, guys, and today is a very exciting day because we are out here at our farm in Michigan, and the other night I was scrolling around on Marketplace and I found what looks to be a pretty good deal on a new truck for the farm. Now, as you can see right here, this GMC is our sort of main primary truck. It's been flatbed converted, it's got a massive lift kit on it, but it's also had the lift kit reinforced so it can also tow. Now, I was thinking about doing another build for the farm, maybe a Dodge, maybe a Ford, but I found a really good deal on a Cat Eye Chevy. Now, what I want to be able to use this truck for is I want it to be able to do work around the farm, but I also want it to be able to actually, like, dig into the mud and go off-roading and be able to do recoveries if necessary, but also if it's doing a haul, I want it to be able to get through mud. I want it to be able to get through trails. I don't want it to just be a tow rig. I want it to be a off-roadable tow rig. Now, the truck that we're going to look at today isn't necessarily perfect. It's completely stock, it's got some body damage, and it's almost what you might call grandpa spec. So without any further ado, let's fire up the GMC, we'll hook up our gooseneck, and we'll see what we can do. I think I have already, negotiated the price down on it a little bit, especially because of the body damage, but we're going to fix that anyway. We're going to get it down to our friends at the shop, and I'm sure they'll be able to do a full restoration on the body. So let's fire this truck up, get the trailer hooked up, and we'll make our way out to town and see if this GMC, or rather not GMC, but if this Chevy Cat Eye is what was advertised on the internet. God, this thing absolutely just roars to life. Am I gonna knock over my fence? It's fine. I'll put my fence back together later. Now, the weather is a little gloomy right now, as you guys can see, but it's not a gloomy day. It's never a gloomy day when you're on your way to pick up a new truck. Let's back this thing up. I'm always excited when we get to go pick up a new truck. All right. Oh, that should be close enough. Just a little bit further back. And hook it up. We're good to go. And now, let's ease it on out of the farm. I really like running the flatbed on this truck. Running the flatbed on this thing has been such a amazing upgrade as opposed to running the standard truck bed. It makes it so much more functional for around the farm tasks. It's awesome. Now, coming back out here to this Michigan farm has been really, really cool because, if you remember, long time ago, this is where it all started, and I know that it's like a kind of a darker, almost, rainy day out here, but it's still awesome to look at this area and look at, everything that surrounds this farm now that we've expanded all throughout these different states. We've expanded through Wisconsin, now we've expanded into Tennessee. My lights should be on because of how rainy it is, but let's go ahead and we'll just leave them on. I mean, I've got so much light on the front of this truck, I will probably blind anybody that is coming the other way. With all the light bars that I got up front of this thing, bro, you come the other way, yeah, this truck is blinding you. The front end of this truck is a mobile sun, 100%. $1,000 fine for littering enforced. Good thing we haven't dropped any vehicles on the side of the road, because I don't know if they would consider that specifically littering. Probably just illegal parking. I don't know. Either way, we're not gonna do it. Now, I know that back when I first came here, they had some issues keeping this particular road from getting washed out, and as you can see, it still seems like they're having those issues. It doesn't look like the local county has decided to fix the road at all, which I didn't really think they would, but I mean, at this point, I don't know if they ever will fix that road. I mean, this road is fine, but back there, they couldn't even keep pavement on it. Oh man, I remember going over this bridge. Road closed? Bro, it's about time y'all took that sign down. I helped you fix this bridge a couple years ago, and you still got the road closed sign up? The heck is wrong with you? Don't want to go left. I don't know where going left goes. We're gonna go right, make our way on up. Let's send it. Let that thing really build some boost and sing. Oh, I forgot how it can get a little tail happy on you if you really get into the power. I'm like, whoa, this thing's got some grunt to it. Oh, road closed again? Detour? Water over road? I guess. I mean, I'm not gonna worry about it. Just nice and easy, so long as we don't mess anything up on the truck, right? So long as we don't mess anything up on the truck and we don't knock their barriers over, we should be a-okay. Should be just fine. Just fine. Gonna ease it on through the creek. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Can we sneak by? I think we can sneak by. I'm gonna have to go a little wide, but sure, we can sneak around it. Can we do it without knocking over their sign? Heck yeah, we can. All right, let's stop by the gas station, see if we can top off on diesel, and also run inside, grab a few things for the cooler, because as you can see, I have a cooler right here in the cab with me. Just to make sure we got our lunch with us, we got our drinks with us, we're good to go. All right, let's pull up. I'm gonna have to back in just to get everything all centered up. Get close-ish to the pump. Shut it down. Make sure we're topped off. Make sure the cooler's all filled up. Got everything we need. And we can fire it back up and head on out. Almost started her in reverse there. I gotta remember not to do that. Sorry about your cones. Yeah, sorry about that. Didn't mean to run your cones over, but they're fine. They're what? They're rubber traffic cones. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be a-okay. It's gonna be fine. I'll buy you a new one. Don't worry about it. Now, we should be getting pretty close to the dude's house, and once we get there, we may or may not have to do a little bit of negotiating, because originally, I think he wanted like 15 grand for this thing, and I knew there was body damage on it, and I was like, well, it's got some engine work, it's got a built trans, and I was like, but even then, I'm a little sketched out by the body damage. And look, you can see the truck right there, and oh, man. All right. That body damage is a little crazy. I mean, that's some gnarly body damage. I tell you what, let me back this thing up, and I'm gonna see if he'll let me test drive it, because if it's got a good engine and transmission setup behind it, there's a chance that I may still buy it, but let's see. All right, I'm gonna park this thing right here, and we'll just leave our hazards on. All right, now, I'm gonna take a quick walk around the truck, because as you can see, I mean, that body damage is nasty. Got body damage on the front fender, body damage on the door, body damage on this side of the bed, rear bumper, tail light, tailgate, both sides of the bed, actually. These doors are good, this fender's good, but the front bumper has also been looks like it's been sandwiched into something. I tell you what, let's hop in it and take it for a test drive, after, of course, we make sure that that's all good. Hey, we take it for a test drive? Yes? Okay, cool. All right, let's hop in it and fire it up. It fires up fast. I mean, it fires up real quick. Pull it on out onto the road. Oh, it's already shifting? Dude, it shifts great. I don't know what the heck they did to this body, but, like, it's got an incredible engine and transmission setup behind it. It runs amazing. It runs absolutely incredible. It's just got a ton of body damage. Maybe it was a beat-up farm truck before? I'm not entirely sure. All right, let's see. Let's give her some beans here and see what she does. And go! Yo, this thing runs! Wow, this thing legit rips. All right, I tell you what. This thing legitimately rips. Let's see if, I mean, the body damage is pretty bad, but, like, the engine and transmission setup are, like, perfect. So I tell you what, we'll take it back to the house, and we'll see if, we'll tell him we'll take it, but we'll take it for 12.5 rather than 15. I don't know how I'll feel about that, but let's see. Let's pull it up right here. And let's walk inside and see if we can do a little bit of dealing. Well, after a little bit of negotiating back and forth, it looks like he was willing to take, 12.5 for it. So this thing is now ours. So all we got to do now is we got to get it back here onto the trailer, load it up, and get it down to the shop and see what they can do with it. I got some plans for this thing. Now, oh man, I'm excited though. Look at that. I'm gonna get a picture of my new truck. I know it's all beat up right now, but bro, it's gonna be a beast when it's done. Trust me. All right, let's run back here and we'll get this thing. All ready. We'll get the ramps down. And the cool thing about buying a truck that already runs is the fact that we don't need to winch it onto the trailer. I mean, it might be beat up right now, but I'm really not too worried about the fact that it's beat up. I'm really not. Not in any way. All right, let's go ahead and get you up onto the trailer. There we go. Ease it on up. Should be about good. Bring it a little bit further forward, just a little bit. That's not bad. All right, shut it down. And now we just got to strap it down, and it should be good. All right, strap it down. And now I'm going to raise that rear suspension up. Give it a good tow mode boost. Use those active airbags. And let's go ahead and raise the ramps. And now it's time to head down to the shop and drop it off. I'm not even going to drop this thing off at the house and then take it to the shop later. I'm just going to take it straight to the shop because, yeah, it needs it. It needs to head to the shop. But you know, I'll tell you something. I don't think they'll really need to touch the engine setup or the transmission setup. I think they're just going to need to do a little bit of I think they're just going to need to do a little bit of work to the body and maybe add, you know, some lift, some wheels. You know what? I'm going to hop out of the truck and get a picture because, man, I know we're at a stop sign right now, but there's nobody behind us. Oh, that setup just looks so freaking good. Yep, we bought a grandpa truck, that's for sure, but it won't be for much longer. And I'll tell you something, it may be a grandpa truck, but you know what? When I was driving it, after feeling the built engine and built transmission setup in it, I'm starting to think that grandpa didn't drive it as slow as he suggested he did. All right, let's see if we can make a wide turn here and not get into that construction zone. Oh, yo, that's the look right there. That is the absolute shot right there. Wow. Oh yeah, I need to hang on to these photos, bro. Like, these look sick. All right, let's roll on the boost on our way back down to the shop. Bro, that town is like, goodbye. I'm sure they're happy to have my straight piped GMC out of their town, but don't worry about it. It's fine. Literally a-okay. All right, I don't know if I want to deal with the creek across the road this time. I'm just gonna take the detour. I know this thing can handle it. It's got like a massive amount of lift. It's got like 43-inch dualies on it. It'll be fine. It'll be literally a-okay. Not even any, like, absolutely anything to worry about. All right, whoa, easy. Come on. Yo, no damage at all. Running it nice and smooth. I probably don't need my lights, but, I mean, it's still kind of raining. It's still kind of overcast. I'll keep them on. Oh, come on. There we go. Shift. Shift. Yeah, you can tell that thing's back there, dude. It's heavy. I forget sometimes how heavy those trucks are. It's got some heft to it. All right, let's... Ooh, easy does it. Let's not overcook this. Because if I overcook it into a guardrail and damage both the tow rig and the truck that we just bought, I'm gonna be a little sad. I'm gonna be like a little bit more than a little sad. I'm gonna be really sad. So let's get you on down. I'm gonna throw it in high. I'm just gonna cruise the rest of the way down. Nice and easy. Little trailer brake action. All right, there we go. Avoid some of those rocks on the inside. They end up having some issues with rock slides around here, which, I mean, I get it, you know, they've got some massive rock chunks right by the side of the road, and, you know, over time, sometimes those just get a little out of sorts, they crack, they break, you know, the ground shifts a little bit, and then the rocks just come right down over the road. And, you know, it's just a hazard of living in an area like this. You gotta keep an eye out for it. Speed limit 55. I'm trying. Bro, I got this big old thing on the trailer at 55. I'm trying to send her. Trust me, I'm trying to send her. Woo! Easy. Not bad at all, though. How's my cooler doing? Doing fine? Not too bad. Ooh, oh, it's sputtering. It's sputtering. It couldn't handle it. It couldn't handle the amount of torque I was asking out of it. Fourth, it should be able to take high gear from there. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Home stretch down to the garage. We'll get this thing dropped off, and then when we go to pick it up, I would venture a guess that it's gonna be a very different truck. It's still gonna, you know, it's still gonna sound similar, and we're gonna see you know, it's still gonna drive similar, but let's see if we can get him to turn up the boost in the fuel while it's there, too. Nothing a good dyno tune wouldn't hurt. Alrighty, here's the garage. Yo, these guys at the shop are gonna be like, where the heck did you find that thing with that much body damage? But then again, at the same time, they'll probably be really happy to work on it. Alright, this is where we're gonna drop her off. Oh, I am so pumped. I am so freaking pumped, dude. Alright, here we go. Time to pull it into the shop. Ramps down. Stop the engine, and we'll go ahead and undo the straps on this thing. We'll back it on down, and at this point, it's out of my hands, and it's in the shop's hands, and we'll be back in a few weeks to see what happens to it. So a few weeks have gone by, and while we were doing a little bit of work around the farm, we got a call from the shop, and they said the truck is ready. Now, I don't know if it's completely ready, or if they're like, you know, come down and take a little bit of a look at it and see what you think. But, I think it's probably, when they say it's ready, I'm inclined to believe that it actually is ready. So, what we're gonna do is we're actually not gonna bring the trailer, we're gonna drive this truck down, and then we're gonna just drive the other truck back. And we might as well just have them do like an oil change on this thing or something while we're down there. So let's fire it up. I am so excited to see what they did to that cat eye. Now, they were telling me on the phone that not only did they turn the power up, but they beefed up the transmission even more. They put a 10-inch lift on it, and then, this is where things get really crazy, repainted it, changed the whole exhaust setup, did a dually conversion, like dually bed, dually, like proper dually axle, one-ton axle, dually wheel and tire setup. It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be absolutely incredible. So we should be seeing it momentarily, and they said they painted it to match my other truck, so I'm really excited to see what that actually means. Is it just gonna be kind of like a satin white like this one, or is it gonna be a little bit more of like a bright white? I don't know. We'll have to see. Do I see something down there? Oh, I see something. Oh! There's like a massive, like, ranch hand bumper on that thing and everything. All right. I'm gonna pull up here. This is a massive difference from the grandpa spec that it was before. I mean, when I say, now that we've hopped out of the truck and we can do a little walk around, look at this thing. It's been dually converted. It's got a American Force dually wheel setup on it. These things they look like 40s. And honestly, they probably are. Look at this bumper setup, front and rear, gigantic trailer hitch. Oh my god, this thing is wild. Not only is it wild, but like the color looks incredible. Color matched, the bow tie on the front grille. Let's see what this thing looks like in the back. It's got the diesel tank that I wanted for the equipment down at the farm. We've got the like, oh dude, they've even got like a Yeti cooler in there, got the toolboxes. This thing is absolutely freaking ready. I mean, it is so ready to go. I don't think it could be more ready than it is right now. I mean, this truck is just so next level. The entire build on it is insane. So all that's left to do now is hop in it and turn the key for the first time. This is a massive difference, by the way, from the grandpa spec truck that we picked up like about a month ago. Let's fire it up. Dude, that spool sound is insane. Let's take it for its very first drive. Bro. The sound of this thing with the new exhaust, the new turbo, it is next level. Holy crap. Dude. And the reworked interior too. Wow, like those new gauges look sick. They look absolutely insane. All right, let's turn onto this back road and let's give it some beans. In 3, 2, 1, beans. Yo, we gotta watch out that we don't, like, understeer it off that corner, but this is wild. Not only is it gonna be a massive upgrade to have around the farm, but what a transformation. Like, when this thing went into the shop, it was brown, and it was a single-wheel truck. Now on its way back out of the shop, it is dually converted. It's lifted 10 inches. It's on 40s. It's on American Force wheels. It's got ranch hand bumpers front and back, the diesel tank, the toolboxes, all the engine work, the transmission work. I mean, not only is it ready to work, it's ready for anything. I can't think of a single thing that this truck isn't ready for now, and wow, what a project. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there was a lot that went into this thing, but now, like, here looking at it at this point, holy smokes, it was so incredibly worth it. And now that it's back at the farm, bro, I cannot wait to put this thing to work. Wow, what an incredible truck at the end of the day. I could not be happier with the way this thing turned out. And if you guys enjoyed this video and you would like to see more videos like this one, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys next time. Talk to y'all later.